Everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. Yeah, I don't think anything exciting has happened this week. It's been a pretty normal week. Normal weekend, no visitors. Yeah, really nothing exciting to report at all. Next week we meet the teacher. But yeah, I don't think anything really exciting has happened. Katie, the novel stitcher, did have her Zoom meetup for the book club on the 25th, and I completely forgot about it. I realized that on the 26th, that I had forgotten about the book club meetup on the night before. And I think it was because I was at a job fair all day at the local college and I was just exhausted. So I think that's what I'm going to say happened. But yeah, I was pretty bummed that I missed that because it was a very good book that we read, The Violin Conspiracy. So definitely check that out if you are interested. Okay, let's just get down to it. Let's talk about the winner for the giveaway for the 500 subscriber celebration last week. So I think I had about 18 comments. And the winner is Sharon Mahone, 1656. So SHARON MAHON 1656. And she is somewhat local, so that's great. So Sharon, I'll put my email address in the Dropbox down below if you want to reach out to me, and then we can coordinate meeting up for the gift certificate. Maybe we can just meet at Stitch It Central one Saturday or something, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, that was exciting. Thank you everyone that commented with your kind words. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it was really nice to engage with a bunch of folks that don't necessarily always comment, which is fine. I don't necessarily always comment on everyone's videos either. So that's great. I do have one exciting finish. I finished my socks. So this one here is the second sock. And look at, they are the same size and the stripes are pretty close. So I'm pretty happy with that. This one's toe has a little bit of green on it, but that's okay. Right, and then things got a little wonky there, like around the heel, in the middle, but pretty close. So I'm really happy with that. Now, of course, I don't want to get them dirty, but the socks are done. One other thing I wanted to mention, I don't have any haul or anything, but Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff, she on her Instagram posted that she made up a little cross stitch game for the Great British Baking Show. So she made up this worksheet, and so check out her Instagram page. She hasn't posted a video or anything about it. She says she might, but we all know that that lady is busy. But she has awarded stitches to a few activities that happen in the Great British Baking Show. So someone gets a Hollywood handshake, it's 250 stitches. The last and technical is the number of contestants left times 25. First and technical, number of contestants left times 50. Elimination, 250. And then Star Baker is 500. Now, I did tweak my numbers slightly. She had higher numbers for handshake and elimination. And then Starbreaker, she chose that as her daily 100. But I just needed to tweak my numbers to make it a little bit more manageable for myself. And then what you do is you assign each contestant a project. So I went through and found my bigger projects that haven't really received very much attention this year. So that they both got attention as well as they could handle a large number of stitches if needed. My husband likes the Great British Baking Show, so he had already watched the first episode. So I asked him to watch it again with me. It's been a while since I've watched any of those baking shows. I like the Canadian one that they had. This was probably, I don't know, a number of years ago when Daniel Levy was hosting. That was fun. So, yeah. I enjoy watching it, so I thought, well, why not? And that gives us something to watch together as well. So, without... I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I did show you briefly there my worksheet and what project is assigned to each person, but I'll just tell you what projects are going to get some attention. I haven't worked on them yet, just because the stitches don't really match to what I need for the travel event. And so that kind of needs to be the first and foremost as far as what I stitch on. So many rules in my mind, so many rules. So some of these I might not be very successful at this, but still, it's kind of fun. But Winter Quakers, 250 stitches, 3 Little Words, 275 stitches, the Friendship Sampler, 550, and then 12 Movie Nights at Christmas, 500. So those are all well deserving of some attention. So we will see if you will see those next week. Hopefully you will. But yeah, if not, then they'll just perhaps have more stitches added to them. Whatever. All right. So what did I stitch on? So I told you last week you're probably going to see the 20... Oh, actually, before I get to that. Also, what is coming up in October is the Whoops Be Gone, the page I printed oddly. So it is I don't know who does this. Quilt something. Does Whoops Be Gone. I'll try to post her Instagram below. Okay, maybe I should make some notes about this, eh? So Jessie Marie. Whoop Be Gone. Okay. Perfect. So Whoop Be Gone is just your kind of list of what you would like to complete within the rest of the year. I guess October and November are your main months that you're focusing on. So I already completed one thing because I had my socks on here. Yay, it's not even October. I update my whip go. October. Nope. the go numbers were. But depending on that, something else might get added to this list. Oh, an AP bingo. I got 1 bingo, so I'm out. As long as I get a bingo, I am happy. Okay, all over the place. What have we got? So on my project list, I have the 2023 countdown sale, which you'll see. Irony from Hands On Design. These are all for finish. Year celebrations, finish the February one. The 2007 Prairie Schooler Santa, which you'll see in a moment. Pile of Joy, my socks I finished. FFO Stitch Witch, which is my small exchange piece for Stitch North. I'm gonna skip over the other one because it's a semi-surprise. Nordic Nutcracker, which you'll also see because it's very close to a finish now. And then the June ornament from the Friends and Family Sal. It was kind of bonus stitching that we got from Linen and Threads back in 2020. All right. I think I talked about all the stuff I want to talk about. So, 2007 Prairie Schooler Santa. Ta-da! I just need to do his head. And some mittens. And then just the back stitch border. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Nordic Nutcracker by Tiny Modernist. So this was a sal that my table mates started. Well, they discussed it as Stitch North in the spring. So it's by Tiny Modernist. I didn't want to do all that greenback stitching, so I picked this green fabric. Changed, his sleeves were a different color. I just kept them the pink. I'm not going to do the other stuff outside of the oval. I am going to do the 3 little stars inside the oval. And he just needs his hair and his crown, his face filled in. And then he is done. Can't remember what our hashtag was for this. But yeah, it was part of the Jingle Bobble book from the Jingle Ball. I don't know what year. I just lost all my thread. Dear. Seriously. Maybe I only lost 3. This video is all over the place. Okay, so that was him. So good progress on him. All my vinyl various project bags are all sticking together. Weeds and Wildflowers came out for a brief moment, just for about 100 stitches. I needed to stitch in a color that started with a V. So I stitched in Birds of the Word up there by Roxy Flosstube. in Snow Village. It's still a Caldwick Go piece. And I just need to finish this section right up there. So that's how that's looking. Figured this would fit in with Caroline's style or challenge for her to do her Frosty Forest piece. I abandoned Frosty Forest a few years ago. I only did one piece and then I sold the bag. So, yeah. So I gave it a hashtag called Languishing Village Sal or something like that. But I'm the only one that has used that hashtag. All right. Excuse me. Splash Mountain came out for another 100 stitches. That's how that one's looking. I don't know if that's from the bag. There's string from this bag. I have scissors in here. It's stuck in the zipper. Get rid of that. Part of the stitching on the bag, it wasn't. Now my scissors are left. Boy, again, this video is... Sorry about the zippering. Stitch North Sampler got some good attention for about 1,000 stitches. This one here, designed by 4 boys and an girl. My friend Patty. Doing some small little tweaks to it, which means I don't really know where I can trust to count from, but the border should be correct. So that's how I have the border done up to here, but just so you can see the main piece that I worked on. So I was stitching on this piece for something with a vessel. So I wanted to get to those boats. I took out the name of the author of the quote, just to make it not look so crowded. And then I centered friend there, and then the 2022 underneath. So there was a little bit of frogging to get that right. I believe my boat is a stitch or a row higher from the border than it needs to be, but that's fine. But I think otherwise it is centered correctly. And then there's going to be trees on either side, and I'm actually going to stitch those in sage from Roxy Flosstube. And then last but not least, and you'll see this again next week, there's some more stitches to put into it. This is the 2023 Holiday Countdown by Avato and Jacob and Roxy Flosstube. Just really cut this fabric. Oops. There we go. That's good enough. That's That's good enough. It's not straight at all. Better? Better. So I did these squirrels last night. The one I had to frog because I miscounted. Second one I got right off the start. But yeah. You did put 750 stitches in it for a prompt. So far it's like 238, those squirrels or something like that. It's a little while to go, which will give me some good progress on it. Yeah, I do want to have that done before the next one starts. And that's it. That's all my stitching. So yeah, so Sharon, do send me an email, and then we can arrange our meetup. Congratulations again. And again, thanks everyone that has subscribed from the beginning and just recently as well. I appreciate all of you. I think I'm going to brought them up. I brought my finishes up, so I think I'm going to film now a finish parade of things that need to be FFO'd. I don't particularly like finish parades. I don't know why. If someone has a finish parade, I don't typically gravitate to watch that, but I know that's not the norm of people, and I thought perhaps it might give me some ideas on how to finish some things. Yeah, so you will see that as a Flosstube extra, likely posted tomorrow. All right, hope everyone has a great week, and yeah, we'll talk to you next week.